Okay, before we start, I'll apologise in advance for the stage of this video. For some reason, the GoPro decided to play a pretty funny joke on me by not recording the first half of the game. Well, that's a lie. It recorded the first 6 minutes or so and then nothing else. So this video may be a lot shorter than expected. Anyway, let's get into it. Today's game is against Clarendon Continental, and it's a very important game for a couple of different reasons. So the first reason is because Clarendon will be looking to try and move back above us in the league, while we will be looking to win and hopefully move up to 8th, again depending on results around us. But the more important reason is the fact that this will be the team who we'll be facing in the cup final in a month's time. So we need to use this game to get as much information as possible in preparation for it. The last time we played Clarendon, we were unfortunately beaten 2-0. Again, I was injured at this point, but the whole game is on their YouTube channel, which I'll put a link to somewhere. If you'd like to go and check it out, you can watch the full game. Hopefully, they also put today's game on as well, so I can actually see some footage of the first half. Now, talking about the actual game, we're at home again, and we're in even windier conditions than the last time. For some reason as well, I kind of just fell off the whole game. Like, I seem to lack confidence in myself, which you'll see made a difference to a few key points in this game. But hopefully it was just a one-off and I can get back to normal for the next game. But for now, let's wait for the ref's whistle and get this game underway.
Boys!
The first chance of the game falls to our opposition, where their player manages to push into some free space and fire it over the bar. Now, as normal, let's see how my first goal kick of the game goes. And it's not great. So my right quad's been feeling tight for a few months, and I don't think I really warmed it up properly before kick-off. So as I've hit this first ball of the game, I felt a little twinge, but luckily it doesn't feel too serious, and hopefully it gets better from here on out. Our first real chance of the game comes from a free kick inside our own half. Now, with the wind behind us, we go and do this. Their keeper doesn't quite manage to hold on to the ball, and we've got a player there who pounces on the opportunity to slot it home. 10 minutes played, 1-0.
Gamble every time.
Our next chance comes from another Route 1 special. After the ball is played back to me, I take a touch and manage to pick out our striker.
No! Time, get out! Michael, we get lads, Chris!
Who unfortunately can't finish it this time around. And that's where the footage of that half ends. So let me fill you in on all of the action we unfortunately don't get to see from my angle. We've gone into half time 3-2 up. I actually got the assist for one of our goals, and it was pretty similar to the chance you've just seen. Only this time we managed to put it past the keeper. Now, I don't really remember our other goal, but I can remember theirs pretty well. Their first goal came from a corner, where one of their players headers it towards the back post. I call for it, but not before our defender heads it off the line, where of all places it lands in front of an open Clarendon player that manages to slot it home from about 6 yards out. Now, it was a bit of a controversial one, because we believe that one of our players was fouled as a corner was taken by being pushed in the back, giving their player the chance to win the original header. The ref wasn't having any of it, so the goal stands. Oh, I also got kneed in the back of the head. Again, you know, like, why do I keep playing? Their second goal was a one-on-one, but if I'm honest, I was very slow reacting to what was happening in front of me, and I should have closed the player down a lot faster. I kind of just stood and waited for him to run at me and shoot, and this is where that lack of confidence was starting to nibble its way at me. But now it's time to get the second half underway, where we'll be looking to stay in front, get those 3 points, and send a message that we're ready for the final. However, it's not going to be easy, as we've now got the wind coming directly at us. Let's see how it plays out.
Straight from the off then, boys.
After we lose the ball from a throw-in, Clarendon quickly get on the attack, putting a few passes together and a decent through ball that gives them this chance. I managed to learn from my mistake in the first half and quickly close down the shot, saving it with my foot, but, you know, save's a save. And we eventually managed to get the ball away. Now, I'm not going to try and hide my mistakes in these videos, as I think it's key to show that, you know, they do happen. Like, right here, they launched the ball into the area from a throw-in, and I completely misjudged the wind and ended up nowhere near it. And unfortunately for me, this becomes a common theme in this half.
On the keeper. When a jaw sticks quick. You've got to talk louder, lads. That's me.
Luckily, nothing comes of it this time, but I really need to try and be a bit sharper in these situations. You know, this is the first time in the last 3 games where I'm starting to feel the rust from 9 years of not playing, like, affect my game.
Right. Come in, mate.
I'm happy to see that ball go straight out for a goal kick, but now I'm kicking directly into the wind, and I think I started to overthink about where I needed to play it, and this is what I ended up doing. Probably the worst goal kick I've ever taken. I just completely butchered it, and I felt that twinge in my quad again. You know, it's a good job that my team was switched on and were able to recover it for me. Comment down below, how confident do you think I was that this ball was going wide?
Oh, yes, Edge!
Never in doubt.
I know!
Okay, goal kick redemption time. Time for me to relax and hopefully get this one right. The kick is much better this time, but Clarendon win the ball and end up getting this chance. Again, I'm there to come and collect the ball, while their players just seem to collect each other. One of our first chances of the half was this free kick. Let's see what happens. Their keeper pulls off a pretty decent save, with the ball ended up hitting one of our players before going out for a goal kick. Now, one of the stranger moments of this game is where their keeper gifted us this opportunity.
Finish! Come on! Hey, that's what you need, lads.
Our lads were switched on and managed to put us 4-2 up. And these are the kind of chances that you 100% need to make the most of, because they don't happen that often.
Hey, we don't drop it on, lads, yeah?
Oh boy, this was bad from me. So they play the ball in, we deflect it high into the air, but instead of coming collecting it, I end up standing there looking like I'm waiting for the next bus to come and pick me up. And of course, they do this. I literally just froze. It's been so frustrating watching this back, as I know that this would normally be a routine catch for me to make. I've got no excuse for it. It was just poor goalkeeping. I let my team down with this one, and at 4-3, Clarendon are right back in this game. And to top it off, the GoPro gets knocked over, and I didn't even realise. So, about 8 minutes after they scored, I finally realised that the GoPro was facing the floor, and it was just as this happens.
Okay, we've just scored, but I missed a goal. It's fine. Sorry.
So, if you didn't get what Game Day Tom just said, we scored. We've got the 2-goal cushion back, 5-3. After a poor clearance from Clarendon, we find ourselves moving up the pitch with the ball, where we manage to go and do this. Ooh, I breathe a sigh of relief as we're now 6-3 up and back in the driving seat of this game. Time for the final moment of the game. Clarendon get a free kick that they pump into the box. Now, I know I'm going to get absolutely nowhere near this ball, but for some reason I go for it anyway, and it kind of just looks like I'm trying to take out their player, which I'm not. And there we go. The sound I've been waiting for from the moment the second half started. The full-time whistle blows and it's a big 3 points for us. Bittersweet for me, as I know 2 of the goals could have easily been prevented if I was switched on, but there's nothing I can do about them now, and I just need to focus on the next game. However, as I landed from that last ball into the box, I somehow rolled my ankle, and at the time of editing this video, it's still absolutely killing me. Hopefully it'll be fine before the next game, and hopefully the wind is a lot kinder to me. But until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, then please hit that like button, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you later.